All right, good morning, everybody, and we're going to be back. We're playing the second day of the second annual Weir Memorial here at the Golden Fleece in Everett. And I'm not sure if this match has started yet. Yes, it has. It has started. It looks like we're going to have Rob Saez. All right, sorry about that. Not sure if the mic was on, but I'm just going to go over it again. We're back at the second day of the second annual Weir Memorial here at the Golden Fleece. And it looks like we got our first match of the day coming for you is going to be Rob Saez against Damien. And unfortunately, it's looking like I might be the only one in here in the booth on the headset. Currently, my partner, Jason, Mini Monkey Cock, is feeling a little ill. He is going to be in here today. He is on his way down, but he's just running a little behind, and I'm not sure how good his voice is going to be today, so I'm not sure if Jason's going to be able to bring much commentary. But we'll do our best. And on table 2, just let you know, our second streaming table is going to be Shane Van Boening. And I'm not sure who Shane's playing on that table. I'm going to be heading upstairs here in just a minute. I got to go get the stream going on all the TVs upstairs for, the spectators to be able to watch up there. But I just want to let you see Shane's opening break here. And like I said, I will go find out who Shane's playing. But we'll probably be jumping back and forth in between both matches because we got some great pool for you today. And unfortunately there, it looks like Shane just got kissed into the side. Oh, it looks like Shane's going to be playing Mr. Lingelbach. And he's got ball in hand with a wide open table. And, yeah, I tell you what, people, stay tuned today. You are going to get to see some great pool on these 7-footers. Watching these amazing players play on these bar box tables is absolutely amazing. So you're going to get to see some great action today. So, unfortunately, like I said, I got to run upstairs, get everything going on the TVs up there. So I am going to have to leave the booth here and leave y'all just to watch some great pool. So please enjoy. All right, folks, I'm back just for a quick update here. Just let you know, we got 1-1 with the Rob and Damien match. And the match on the next table with Shane and Mr. Lingelbach is at 2-2. That one's just moving right along. And unfortunately, like I said, I do apologize. I'm going to be the only one in the booth here for a bit. Till I can possibly get some guest commentators. But hopefully you're liking the stream. And please go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be trying to bring you just more and better pool matches all the time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually sharing the stream right now on our Facebook page. And that link should be up and running on our Facebook page right now. I am sorry for the late start, but like I said, I've had to get some things ready this morning. I've been the only one having to do it. My partner, unfortunately, is feeling a bit under the weather and running a bit behind schedule today, but he will be in here, Mr. Heacock. And again, welcome back to the second day of the second annual Don Weir Memorial at the Golden Fleece in Everett, Washington. And we do have some great matches coming to you today. You are going to want to stick around and watch. We got a just monsters on the B side. And still monsters on the A side, right? They got to be on the A side still. But I cannot even tell you the quality of the players that are still in this thing. It is absolutely amazing, and it's wonderful to see. And I'm really glad that I could bring this all to you. Hey, Rana, I am going to be switching back and forth between the two. But the table that Rob and Damien are on is our main streaming table. So if we do stay on table 2 to watch Shane and his match, I'm going to have to run upstairs quite a few times just to find out what the score is. Unfortunately, I don't have a tracker for that table. And I tell you what, I saw Shane walk in today, and he just had a look of determination on his face, as did all the other players that are in this thing. Like I said, there are just, some of the best players in the world playing today, and it's an absolute honor to be able to stream them live to you all. Looks like he's going to have to bump the 9 here. Oh, and I don't think that 9 bumped out far enough off the rail for that 5 ball to go by. But that's not a problem for Shane. The 9 was a little off the rail, and he just cut that 5 right into it and made it in that corner pocket. Well, it looks like Rob's going to be jumping over this 8 ball and trying to get that 2 into the 9. Let's see how this goes. And there it is. I tell you what, Rob is playing absolutely great. I'm going to be very interested to see where he goes in this tournament. He's feeling great about his game. I hope you all got to watch the Windows Open podcast. Melina Mike and Joey Ryan did this morning. They were talking about the tournament. They were going over the brackets, and I tell you what, if you go check out their page, you'll see their live video that they just ended not too long ago, right before the start of the tournament. But they have some great insight into how this tournament's going and what they're seeing from the brackets. So yeah, check that out. And if you're not a fan of their page, go over there, like that page. They are bringing you just everything they can about what's going on in pool. And these guys are on the button of what's going on in pool. So pay attention to them, like their pages, and you will not be disappointed, trust me. All right, let's jump back over to table 1 here. Yeah, I don't think Shane covered the cue ball up with the 5. I think he's got a full look at that 1 ball. But nothing easy. Oh, and he gets Steve got a nice bump off that 3 ball. That was a great shot. He came up pretty good on that shot. He's got the 1 behind the 8. Nice bump off the 3, leave it by the corner pocket. man, I tell you what, there's some great matches going on right now. Upstairs, we got Johnny Moore playing over on the table, and downstairs we have Chris Reinhold playing. We have Tyler Styer playing. If I can, I'm going to try to run around and see if I can find out some scores for you and bring them back to you. Just grab me a piece of paper and pen, and hopefully I can let you know what's going on around the room. That was a nice shot by Shane right there. All right, looks like Mr. Saez just won another game over there. I think I'm behind a game somewhere. So I am going to run upstairs, see if I can get a better update for you guys about what scores are going on. And okay. And my partner finally made it, but luckily I'm just glad to have him today because he's feeling a bit under the weather. So please don't expect too much from Mr. Mini Monk today. He is not feeling that good. Jay.
Check.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Check.
How you doing, man?
Been better.
Yeah.
We're here, though.
I'm sorry to hear it, man.
We're here for a great cause.
Right?
The Down Memorial.
And I was just saying, there are going to be some great matches going on today.
Oh, the B-side's crazy.
Oh, monster.
It's crazy.
Monster. I don't know if you were able to see Windows Open.
I was watching on
page
the way
this
down.
morning. Yeah. They were going. I loved it how they were going over the bracket, talking about everybody. I mean, how the players' games are going. I mean, these guys really do have such great insight and knowledge into.
And they travel a lot, so they know more than just people in Washington.
Right. I mean, they're watching these guys all the time.
They're doing great work. We love Joey and Melina, and we're gonna get them in the booth today. They want to come back. I had a good talk with them last night. They were super excited to help out.
It was awesome having them on here, and I hope everybody out there is enjoying it.
Okay, so Rob and Damien, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs in a couple minutes just to get an update. I think it might be actually 3-2.
Okay, because Damien, man, he had a great day. He started off beating Corey Deuel.
Right.
And then I can't remember the second win he had, but I mean, he's knocked off two big competitors.
So we actually had just one chat so far in the on our YouTube page.
I think he may have beaten Oscar.
So Rana was asking if we could stream Shane, since I said Shane was playing on table.
We will do our best.
Table.
I thought we did very well yesterday, bringing the fans the matches that they wanted. The most requested match was Stan and Tyler, and we brought that to you guys.
That was a great match.
Unfortunately, Stan got some bad breaks. He scratched and broke dry a couple times, and Tyler capitalized. But that's the match you guys wanted, and we brought it to you.
Yeah, Derek, it really does make the table look small, doesn't it? But 7-footers are kind of small, so I'm not positive what the score is. All right, Michelle, yeah, you want to see the SVB match too? I think we might just leave it on here, but flip back and forth.
Yeah, we'll flip back and forth and keep things going. Shane's playing Steve.
Yeah, Lingelbach.
Yeah, okay.
Last time I saw it, it was 2-2.
Okay.
These guys are going back and forth, so I got to take care of something upstairs.
I wouldn't expect anything less from these guys on a bar table, and Shane knows. Steve travels.
Yep.
I don't know if he's past his prime. He still plays a hell of a game, so I would expect nothing but break and run.
Well, that's why we're break and run promotions, Jay. That's what we want to bring to you guys.
I think they're trying to get a sponsorship from us.
Right? If that's all they're going to do is just do break and runs, then they're going to have. They're trying to get our logo on their shirt. I know they are.
I think so. Just saying too, we are going to try and switch back and forth and just keep it updated the best we can. And we're fresh as can be. It was a long day yesterday for everyone. I'm telling you,
it was about a 40-hour day for me yesterday. I got 5 hours of sleep last night, and it felt like a new person.
I'm feeling like you today.
Well, hey, Jason, I'm going to run upstairs real quick. I'm going to be right back in a little,
Yes,
with
sir.
the updated scores for you guys.
Yeah.
You want water or anything? Nothing. All right. I think we got 71 watching so far on YouTube. So
Okay, so it looks like Damien is going to be out. So I'm going to mark Damien, and if the score is different, we will correct it.
all right, we're up to 129 left.
Hey, please like it and share it. It's for a great cause. You know, it's a memorial event, and everybody here is donating their time for free. If anyone does want to make donations, you can PM Jason Minimunk or Aaron Nyes or Break and Run Productions. We do appreciate it. Everything we do goes back into the equipment and gives us a chance to bring you guys this content. Yes, everything is live. Everything that we are doing right now is live and current. Susang Cho, we will try our best to jump back and forth. You know, obviously we will. Aaron's gonna go get a score, and the tighter that match gets, you know, depending on which match is tightening up, we will absolutely jump back and forth and try and do our best. Okay, Dark Mode, thank you for the update. He's saying it should be 3-1 Shane or 2-2 on the Shane and Steve match. I have a score check going on for Rob Saez and Damien Pop Panic. We believe it's 3-2, but we are double checking that right now. Derek Jackson, thank you for the like and share, brother. Appreciate you, man. You know, everyone's here donating their time. We're just trying to promote the game, and we really appreciate it when you like and share, man. Thank you so much. So I will tell you, I'm watching Rob and Damien on the second screen, and Rob has a chance to come to the table right now and get out. Damien made a mistake. Little glimpse of what Rob's looking at. What do I say? He's thinking he could kick this in. Kick the 2 into the 8 in the corner. So Rob's got a little. Nah, he hit that good. I was gonna say I thought he got a little funny, but he hit that pretty good. Okay, Rob is up 4-2, and Shane and Steve are 4-3. That's the update. Baseman audio is very low. Okay, I will check on that. Thank you for the feedback. And hopefully maybe this one's a little better. Maybe you can hear that a little better. Yeah, FNL production. So I switched out to this mic. Is this mic a little better? Yeah, it's really close to my mic, so I might just have to adjust the sounds. Hopefully this is coming through a little better on the mic that I switched out to. I mean, I'm literally eating this mic, so it may be just me having to turn up the volume. Okay, Ken Boyle, thanks for the feedback. He said the stream and the sound is good, so this might be the mic for me. Okay, it looks like Rob is breaking. And I'm trying to flip back and forth, and it's hard at the same time to keep the scores up. So hopefully you guys are watching and we got the correct score going as I'm flipping back and forth, so you guys can kind of see what's going on between both matches. So here we got the size match. Aaron up there walking around the tables. John Mora has 2. Dan Louie has 3. Thank you for the update, Aaron. He's walking around getting scores for you guys, giving you guys a little update of what's going on. I'm going to try and keep flipping back. It looks like Shane's out right here against Steve. So I believe it's 4-2 Shane. And back to Sias. He's got ball in hand. Susancho, I believe I want to say it's 4-2 or 5-2 Shane. Or sorry, 5-3 or 6-3 Shane. Doing his sir. I just said it. I believe it should be 5 or 6-3. Dark Mo said it should be 6-3, so we believe it's 6-3 Shane. And on Rob, Sayaz, and Damien, Rob looks to be out, so I want to say that it is 5-2 Rob Sayaz against Damien Popanic. And I believe Shane is on the hill, so we'll let you guys see if he can close this one out. Man, that's a great shot right there. The kick, roll it up, get behind those balls. But it's Shane, right? I mean, anything's possible. It's Shane. He can make this. Okay, on the other table, Damien has a chance. Rob has broken dry, I believe. Just kind of filling you in as I'm letting you watch this end of Shane's match. Damien's trying to play a safe back, but he's left Rob a chance at least or a bank or to play a safe back on him. There's Styer and Boening. Styer's looking pretty good. And Shane, look at this. Wow, that was close. That was close. That's not a bad shot by Steve. Keeping it simple. Obviously, Shane can kick this one rail. And if he chooses to pocket it, though, I don't know how good a reward it's going to be for the two. So that's what he's looking at right now. He keeps coming back to that. On Rob and Damien, I believe it's 5-2, and Damien's looking like he's going to bring it to 5-3. Yeah, so Damien just made a great shot on the 8. Looks like he's gonna get this to 5-3, I believe. Sherry Ross, how you doing? That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that, Sherry. Miss you. Yeah, that is right, Suzanne Chow. The red labels do bank shorter than the blue labels, and diamonds bank just a little bit shorter than the traditional gold count, which to me is one of the truest playing tables that you can find. Okay, so Saez is breaking against Damien. I believe the score is 5-3. Steve and Shane. I believe Shane is on the hill. Margaret Goodman, thank you. Yeah, I'm under the weather, but I really appreciate the feedback. Thank you so much. This is a learning curve. We started doing this about a year ago, and every little bit of money that we get or donations, we put it into the equipment, and we're getting better every time. We're trying our best, and we don't get paid to do this. We do this for the fun of it, and we do this for the memorial in memory of Dawn. So I appreciate the feedback. Okay, so Steve's getting some opportunities right here, and he is a grinder. Big one pocket player. He's seasoned. He's a veteran. He's been around the game. I think his strongest game is bar box. I don't know if he'll agree with me, but he's always there in the bigger tournaments around here on the West Coast, and he's a tough player, man. And I know Shane's not taking the money. What a great jump shot. And that shows some of the seasoned veteran that he is right there. That was just a great shot. Suzanne too, man. It's been a pleasure. We got to meet a couple times, and just appreciate it. The thanks, man. And I'm not calling no one out. Like I said, we've been here all week after working 40, 50-hour weeks. Me and Aaron are both in construction. And it takes time. Aaron was here till 6 a.m. Saturday and basically slept 45 minutes to set everything up. I had my son, so I wasn't able to help him. So I kind of held it down yesterday while he had to play in return. So it's time consuming. It's a ton of effort. Most of the time, the reward is minimal. And when people appreciate it, it means a lot. That was a nice rub on the floor, dark mode. I agree with you. So that's okay. There's another nice little rub. That's a nice rub right there on the 9. Good morning, Sophia. How you doing? So on the other table update, Damien is down to the last three balls. I believe that'll put the match to 5-4. Yeah, Dark Moon. I mean, yeah, that rub, right? That rub was a nice rub for him. So Steve and Damien both on the 9 right now, and both almost the identical shot. And Damien just put the 9 in, so it's going to be 5-4. Rob Saez against Damien, and Damien is breaking, so he's going to have a chance to knot it up. And I want to say that brings Shane and Steve to 6-4. Sophia is on her way, and yes, Sophia and Luke Ganoff, thank you guys so much. They have officially joined the Break and Run Promotions squad, and we are very blessed and very happy to have them helping us doing events here at the Fleece. Michaela Jones. Shane is up. Shane is up 6-4. Sophia, you had a great tournament. I mean, what more could you ask for? You were fighting against Lori John, a world Hall of Fame woman. Like, you played amazing. Okay, Steve to break. And I believe we're at 6-4. Oh, he got the 8. He's got the 8. He's not going to sleep yet. And on the other table, Damien, I think it was Rob's break actually, and Rob broke dry. So Damien is looking at a kick shot right now. And Steve, he's starting to feel good, you know? He's starting to strut around the table. He's getting that old man swag going. He's starting to feel real good. Damien just played a really nice safe against Rob. Dark mode, truth, facts. Lori John is a monster. That was the first time that I met her or got to see her play. Wow. Okay, so Steve, I think he can get, is he going to come between the 7 and 9? I think that's what he's trying to do. Okay, another rub. And he just got to make this 3. He just got to bear down and make this 3. I want to do anything too fancy. I believe it does go between the 5 and 9. So just make the 3. Yeah, Stu Folds. There's 2 levels to the establishment. We're in a downstairs lounge with cables ran down, and we don't have the benefit of just looking at it, right? It takes a minute to walk upstairs, look, find it. So we'll do our best. Sam DeCosta, YouTube, Break and Run Promotions. Break and Run Promotions on Facebook. Like it, share it. If someone can copy the link and share it to the Golden Fleece Billiards for me right now, because I'm a one-man show, Aaron trying to get around check scores, I would appreciate that a lot. But like it, share it. This is free. We're doing this for free in memory of Don. and we're bringing you guys just a wonderful day of pool, man. So please like it and share it. Shane 6, Steve 4. Aaron is up there running around for you guys. So I have the score right on Steve and Shane. It's 6-4. Shane with Steve at the table. And Rob 6-4. It's 6-4. Rob and Damien, and Rob actually just comboed the 9. So Rob Saez moves on. And Oscar, oh, you gotta be nicer than that. You don't gotta say drill. But Oscar got Regine 7-1. Yeah, that's not a bad play. That's that crafty veteran play right there. Okay, there we go. 6-4, Shane. Shane is on 1 foul. Steve's obviously trying to figure out a way to get him on 2 fouls. Su Chang Chow, Rob Saez has beat Damien. I was going to switch back, but he got an early 9-ball combo before I could even switch back.
Check, check, check. All right. Hey, Jason's going to be hopping off the mic here for a minute. He's got to run upstairs and get a few things done. And I am going to be right back also. Just 1 second. So, I got 3 different colors. Gold, silver, and white. All right, sorry about that. I'm not sure we got that Oscar and Daniel match scored properly. I want to say it's Oscar 3, Daniel 2. Jason's going to run up, and he is going to get an updated score for us there, though. So hopefully we get that going. Let's see what we got here. I am going to pump it up to 3-2, though, and we can adjust as soon as Jason comes back down. But I tell you what, I was lucky enough to watch the end of the Dan Louie-John Mora match. Absolutely amazing. Dan Louie came through. He had a 5-ball out, and absolutely took it down. Dan was playing really good. John was playing good too, but Dan was getting the rolls. John just wasn't getting, the rolls, and everything kind of went against him in a way. And that's just how it is sometimes. And I think these guys will even tell you that, in order to win, especially against the best players in the world, you got to get some rolls. All right, looks like Daniel just took that game down. And right outside our window here, we got the big James DeVee and Blake Baker match. I'm going to see if I can get a score on that. We're using placards at all of our tables. So I am going to in a second here. But on our table 2, on our second streaming table, we actually have... What happened? Oh, Corey Deuel. Putting the 9-ball down, and I will find out who Corey's playing. But back to the Daniel match there. Let me just reactivate the camera. And I'm not sure why we got an issue with our camera 2 on our main streaming table. It's something I'm definitely going to have to take care of. Be able to get you guys best view here. I am going to try something here real quick. So if you could just stand by with me. I do apologize. I'm sure it's just a mishap with the cabling. We do have cable running upstairs, and we have spectators, and some things get moved around every now and then, and sometimes a chair or a foot will disconnect the camera. So, all right, we're just gonna go back to table 1. I'm sorry, table 2, our main streaming table. We got this angle right now. As soon as Jason gets back down here, or even before that, I might run up there in between a game and see if I can't get that second camera up and running for you. I'd love to get you the side angle on this. Yeah, hey, we are trying to get some pros in the booth. I just talked to the Styers up there. Unfortunately, since Tyler lost his last match, um, they're actually wanting to get out of here and go enjoy a little bit of the Pacific Northwest before they have to leave, before they go down to Texas. So we are working on it, and we are going to get you some great commentary. Sometime today, we're going to get, hopefully, Jason Weir in here. I want to get Jason in here. I did talk to him. He said definitely he wants his sister coming in. He'd like his wife to come in. He's talking about getting Shane in here. And the reason why is because of why this tournament's going on. We want to bring them in and have them talk about Mr. Don Weir and the whole reason why this tournament is going on, why you're getting to watch the best players in the world. And, who better to hear it from than those that knew the man best? And that would be his son, his daughter, and daughter-in-law, and players like SVB knew Mr. Weir pretty well. And, that's why Jason and Shane are so good of friends. Oh, Daniel did he get up on that 9-ball till he can't make it? I really need to get that second camera working, don't I? Oh, you're saying it's 5-3. TTV, you saying it's 5-3 for Daniel? Damn, I really am behind on this. I do apologize, guys. There's just so much going on today. But hey, as long as we can keep the action playing on the screen for you, I'm hoping that'll suffice. I'm sorry if we're lagging behind on keeping the scores updated, but we're really trying to do everything we can. We're kind of down a person too. We're missing another part of our Break and Run Promotions teammates here. We're hoping to get Sophia Tran back up here today. Love to get her in the booth. She loves commentating, loves you guys. And unfortunately, Luke Ganef had to get back to Bellingham. He's going to be taking off in the next few days, so he had to get some stuff taken care of today. But, of course, Jason and I are here, and Daniel taking another game down on Oscar. Switch over to our second streaming table with Mr. Corey Deuel. Ooh! Corey even knew after that one. He rubbed that point going in. Oh, he's even wondering how that ball felt. Oh, it looks like Corey's playing with the sleeve again on his shaft. And I am going to get the score for you for the Deuel Baker game. James is at the table right now. And he looks to be running out on play. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to get that score for you first. Oh, yeah. James just won that last game. Let me see what's going on. All right, I just asked Mr. Deuel. He said it's 3-2 to Blake. So 3-2, Mr. Baker, and he's breaking. Hey, Face Man, I'm going to agree with you. I tell you what, I was playing yesterday, and, you know, those wood racks, if they're not clean, they end up grabbing the one ball when you try to pull it out, right? They just kind of get sticky in there over time. Just for some reason, it just grips onto that one ball when you're pushing into that point. And I agree with you. I think it's because they're not clean. And Marcelo, absolutely. We are going to keep the Daniel match with Oscar on. Just in between racks, we might flip over to see what's going on the other table. I still haven't fixed that other camera yet. I was hoping for Jason to get back, and I didn't want to leave you guys, so. All right, we got Daniel breaking. I believe he's breaking on the hill. Jason hasn't updated me with a score up there, so I hope we got this right for you. Oh, this might be dry. And Oscar's got a piece of the one ball here. So I was asking Molina Mike yesterday about some of his one pocket apparel. He said he's actually waiting on it, and it should have been here already. So I'm going to talk to him a little later, see if I can get some of that one pocket apparel, just to have here when we go to events. And if any of you guys out there that do come to our events here at the Golden Fleece that Jason and I are running, hopefully we have some of that apparel for you and let you guys pick some up. Otherwise, contact Molina Mike. Go to his store. I believe he's got a store link. Really nice stuff. I love the one pocket apparel. He's got the Banks. Johnny Morrow was wearing it yesterday. And I swear John changed like twice yesterday. But he did start off wearing the one pocket shirt. And I think that was the same one pocket shirt that he was wearing down at Hard Times last week. All right, Oscar pushed out here, gave Daniel a bigger look at the one ball, and yeah, I think Daniel's gonna push that one through the 2-8 and try to bring it up on the 2. And he did get him. He's not locked on the 2, so yeah, Oscar's gonna go pick up the short stick here, and I think he's gonna try to bounce this right into the side pocket. Oh, and he hit the point. Oh, and the cue ball ends up in the gap. Daniel's got full look at this one ball. Definitely enough to make it. He might just come 2 rails out here, try to stay close to... No, actually, I think he might try to... Yeah. try to come up to the center of the table just past the side pockets to be able to get a nice angle to cut the 2 ball into the side. He's going to try to get the cue ball up by the 7 here, I think. And if you don't know, Daniel Sardansillo is a local favorite around here. I believe he does play out of the Ox Billiards in Seattle. Great pool hall if you're ever in the Seattle area. Beautiful Rasan Ox tables. I believe they also have 4 6x12 snooker tables. I know Jeremy Jones, when they were doing the Pacific Cup, I believe it was the Pacific Cup. Jeremy was at Ox for a little bit. He visited up there and did some instructions with some groups. And Daniel did get a nice cut on that too. And he's got great layout here with the 3. Maybe go 2 rails out in between the 9-7 to get back up on the 4. Or is he coming around the 9? Oh, beautiful shot. But yeah, Daniel is a Pacific Northwest player. Great young man, super talent. Oh, he kind of tied that 7-8 up even worse with that, didn't he? But back to Daniel, I swear, I had no doubt Daniel's going to be at least in the final 16, if not the final 8 or final 4, and he's going to be right up there, and he's got an excellent chance at this tournament. As do quite a few players from the Pacific Northwest here. Like I said, we still got Blake Baker playing, James DeVee playing, Dan Louie playing, Stan Tarango's still out there. The Northwest Cup, that's right. I'm sorry, I said Pacific Cup. I absolutely apologize. Yes, Daniel was on it last year on the winning team for Washington. And I know Chops, Mr. Ed Slade, is very proud of his team. Takes a cuppy with him pretty much everywhere. Yeah, Daniel's going to have a tough shot here. He's not liking being on the rail, having to back cut this 7 ball. Hey, and I want to thank you all again for watching. I'm very honored to be able to bring this stream to you. We are Break and Run Promotions. We're located up in the Bellingham area, but I tell you what, I don't care where you are in the state. If you've got an event that you have coming up and you want someone to stream it, we would be absolutely honored to stream your event. So if you contact us, get on our Facebook page. And yeah, we'll see what we can work out with you. And Daniel just missed it by about an inch, hit the point, and he's gonna give that game to Oscar. Oh, and he gives the 3 ball out game to Oscar. All right. Yeah, Daniel didn't like that. He didn't like he got right on the rail. If he would have had a little bit more of the cue ball, I think, if he could have dug into it a little bit, I think he'd have been a little happier with it. But yeah, unfortunately, he just Just missed that 7-ball just on the short rail, just outside the point. All right, we got Oscar breaking. I believe the score is 6-5. Jason hasn't updated me yet on it. But, all right, so Oscar did make the 9 on the break, but of course that's going to come back up in spot. Yeah, the 9 definitely was hanging. I get it. And let's be real. Oscar Dominguez, 9-ball hanging in the corner. Why even make him come back to the table, right? All right, I think this 1-ball does pass the 8 into the corner. No, I think Daniel went for the right shot there on that 7. I mean, honestly, you know, back cut into the corner. It looked like he might have been able to come out 3 rails. You know, long rail, short rail, long rail. I think he just put a little too much into it. Yeah, Oscar's taking a double look here, making sure it does pass the 1. Probably going to go long rail, long rail. And I'm sure he's going to want to get off the long rail when he comes back. But he's got a small window if he's going to try to get this 2 into the bottom right after he makes the 1. Yeah, absolutely, Lake. Of course, yeah. I mean, you got to give him respect. I think I gave a couple, like, 2 or 3 ball outs to Johnny Moore yesterday. And, I mean, come on. You got these monster world beaters. Really? You going to make them shoot, 3 stop shots? Yeah, absolutely. No, that was a pretty nice shot. Came back in between, and he got all right on the 2-ball. He's still got a little bit of work to do. Or if he's going to draw off this 2-ball into the long rail, or... Yeah, it looks like he's going to draw off into the long rail and hit between the corner pocket and the 5 to come back out for the 3. Oh, he's going to hit the 5. It's not too bad. Makes the 5 a little bit easier off the rail like that when he gets to it. I think he wanted to come back out a little farther, though. It's probably just going to bounce out off the rail a foot or 2, and oh, Oscar. Yeah, you could tell after he shot that he knew he just hit it a little too hard. I mean, he's still got the 4-ball, but he's made it a little tougher on himself. Now he's going to be pushing the cue ball up by the 8. Oh, now he doesn't want to get straight on this ball, but he's good. He's got an angle. And we just had Mr. Jason Weir walk into the booth with us. Hey, Jason, it's a pleasure to have you.
Hey, thanks.
Can I get you on the mic for a little bit?
Yeah, you know what? I'd like to put my sister. She's going to come down.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Absolutely.
I'll bring her down here. When do you want? Now?
Anytime you want.
Okay.
Jason, this is your event.
Thank you.
Anyone you want, anytime you want.
You got it. I'll bring her down.
All right.
Thank you.
So, yeah, in a little bit, we're going to have the pleasure of getting Jason Weir's sister in the booth with us. Get her to talk about her dad, Mr. Don Weir, a little bit, and like I said, He's the whole reason we're bringing this event to you. All right, so I just switched mics here for a second. I got a set here that's a little better than the other, so I want to make sure that. Oh, darn. I'm sorry if anything's going on there. I'm just creating havoc here in our booth. But hey, if you guys could respond back, what do you think? Can you hear me coming through very well? I'm trying to talk the best I can into the mic here. This is our secondary headset. I just want to make sure everything's working pretty well because we're going to start getting some guest commentators in here, and they're going to be the family or people that knew Mr. Don Weir personally, and hopefully get to. All right, thank you, Kathy. I'm glad. All right, everything's coming through just fine. I guess I got to work on it a little bit more with Jason because Jason's been wearing this headset, but apparently doesn't know how to keep the mic up next to his mouth. But don't worry about that. We'll get Jason on it. Working pretty good. So I think it is 6-6 on the Oscar match.
6.
What's that, Jason?
6-6.
6-6. If I am wrong, please. All right, thank you. Yeah, I'm coming through loud and clear. I just need to teach, like I said, need to teach Jason. Awesome. I tell you what, guys, we're going to be bringing you some excellent raffles coming up in the future. All right, so if you guys go to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page and follow it, you're going to be pretty happy with what we end up bringing you in the future. So there's a lot of stuff coming, and yeah.
And just get it straight. We're not raffling to put any money in our pockets. All the money is going to be going into equipment to bring you guys future streams. So anything that we put up for you guys, that's all going back into streaming, so we can keep doing this for you guys.
Absolutely. We're not trying to make any money off this. We just want to take the money and put it back into getting better, like I was saying yesterday, better cameras, better equipment. We want to get 2 PTZ cameras so that we can actually start.
This way, Steve.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm Aaron.
Aaron, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Tia.
Tia?
Tia.
Tia.
It's spelled like Diane, but it's Tia.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to get around the mic.
I guess
You want to take a seat?
Sure.
So, yep, just throw those on and then just and then just try to keep the mic right by your mouth. So right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we do have our first special guest, Tian. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. It's so great to be here.
Yeah, happy for you to be here, and thank you so much for what you guys are doing for the pool community and in recognition of your father.
Absolutely. Well, I would love to take more credit, but I do have to say that this really is my brother, and he's been working on this tournament for over a year, and it's the second. So the first we started small, and so now to have this 64 players with all that's been involved, he's just done an incredible job. So kudos to my brother. Yep.
Yeah. So
I'm here for support.
I heard you on Saturday morning when you were talking and saying that the first one it only had 16 players.
I think it did. Yeah. So from 16 to 64.
Right.
Quite a jump, and we're just, my dad would be. I can't even tell you how happy this would make him. And it's just testament to my brother for knowing that and really wanting to do this for him in his honor. I just can't say enough about it. And I'm not going to be surprised if he grows it again next year. I really am not.
You know, I've heard a rumor
Yes.
that they're talking about even doubling it, going to a 128-player field next year.
I have heard that rumor too.
That would
And
be
I
amazing.
hope it is true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And doing a 3-day event, so a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes. We would have to.
Right. 128 players, 10
Absolutely.
tables. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I hope he does it. It'll be a lot of work. I know my brother will be working hard with the sponsors. But I think I think it'll be in the works. I'm not going to be surprised if it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, I never had the opportunity to meet your dad.
Okay.
But hearing the stories, I've gotten to watch the interview that Melina Mike did with
Yes.
Jason, and Jason talked, you know, about his dad or your dad and what he meant to the pool community and how much he loved the game, traveling, going to BCA events and things like that. And I heard you also Saturday morning talking about how it was really something that brought Jason and your dad together was pool.
Yes. It started when my brother was very young, and Dad played obviously for fun, and we had a pool table in our basement growing up, and we had a lot of family that were always over, and so pool was everyone was downstairs in the basement. Mom was making food, and Dad was playing pool, and Jason just took to it. So they really bonded over pool and golf, and you know. I think golf was a big part of my brother's life for years, and then they came back to pool. But my dad was just such a fan. You know, he was a fan of all those guys, so supportive, and the two of them could go to the tournaments and do all of that together. It meant a lot to both of them, and it became a ritual every year.
Oh, no kidding.
They'd go to the big tournaments, and that's where they met the players, and
Okay.
it really, you know, morphed into so many more tournaments that they would go, and then became friends with the players. So it meant so much to my dad.
Nice.
He was good friends with a lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. That's what Jason said. That your dad knew quite a few of the big.
Just
Big
by
players
buying
in
them
the
a
world.
beer and saying, "You're amazing, good job. I'm here supporting you. I'm your cheerleader."
Right.
You know, that was a big deal.
And he was a staple here in the Northwest. Your dad, he lived in Everett.
Yes. Born
Worked
and
for
raised.
Boeing
Worked
for
Boeing.
30 years.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Retired Boeing,
Nice.
and then we lost him too soon to cancer.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry.
Yes.
Terribly sorry. But, you know, I love the fact that what they did was they gave us all, anyone that was playing in the event, if you were a player, you got a breast cancer awareness
Yes.
pink wristband when you came in the door.
I wanted the pink, and I was quickly told I am not a player. I didn't get the pink.
Really?
But next year, I think that I am going to reserve a pink just for me.
Absolutely.
The pink bracelet was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I thought that was great.
His mom is a breast cancer survivor.
Oh.
Yes, so that means a lot to us to be able to support breast cancer, and Dad passing away also from cancer. It's definitely something that Jason and I want to support.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. And that's part of this event also. From what I heard,
Yes, it
Jason
is.
said there are funds that are being donated to cancer foundations or
Yes, St.
okay.
Jude's specifically.
St. Jude's. That's okay.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm just so proud of my brother. He's put a lot of thought into this and worked very hard, and we just appreciate all the support from all of our sponsors, and a lot of them are friends, and just means a lot. You know, some of them are people who we grew up with here in Everett, and I just really wanted to support the Don Weir. They know my dad. They were close to my dad, and so I just can't say enough about how good we feel this week. It's been a lot of love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about your dad and Jason. So Jason's a pretty good pool player.
Yes,
He's around a 640 Fargo rate pool player.
He's not bad.
No,
he can hold his own.
Right? And on the golf course too.
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started. I'm like, what do I do? I don't play pool, I don't play golf, but I'm a cheerleader.
Right.
I
But-
cheer them on.
So the question I have though, so compared to your dad
Yes.
as a pool player, who do you think the better pool player was?
Oh my goodness. That's a tough one, but I will say that my brother, he might have I think Dad was a great teacher, so Jason probably, at the end of the day, Jason would win.
All right.
Yes. That being said, both of them got so nervous in tournaments.
Oh.
Like they would go and play over with a few beers and with a bunch of friends and forget about it. They didn't miss a ball. And then in the tournaments, they get a little nervous, so that got them a bit, but yeah, they had a good time. Dad played in a couple tournaments in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And then he just said, you know what? My nerves can't handle this. I'd rather drink a couple beers and cheer everybody on.
I know the feeling. My first match yesterday was with John Mora.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, and, nerves going into that. I mean, This is a guy I watch on YouTube playing over in Europe and all around the world. He's a, champion player, and, yeah, the nerves, they get to you, and at times you just want to have a couple drinks and just go sit back and be like, yeah, I'm going to be a fan and watch.
Right. This is very entertaining. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, okay, so you think Jason's kind of pulled it out on your dad? He's a little bit better player.
And with pool and with golf. But, yes, it doesn't mean that there weren't a lot of good times.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So your dad, he enjoyed the game of golf, too. So he played golf?
Yes, he introduced Jason to golf and to pool.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Got it started.
So, now, have you guys thought about doing anything? So you're doing this with the pool side.
Yes.
Have you thought about doing anything with the golf side also?
I don't think that has come into. I really think that we'll stick with pool.
With pool?
We love the players. We love the game. Jason is, in my opinion, and I'm just the sister here speaking, but I think Jason's done a lot for pool.
Absolutely.
He really has. He's supported a lot of the players at the top and those working their way up through the ranks. And I think that that's where his heart is. I really do.
Yeah. And I even saw that you all invited Shane out, Shane Van Boening out earlier in the week, and Melina Mike.
Absolutely.
And you guys had them out there fishing.
Oh, fishing,
golfing.
crabbing, golfing.
Yeah.
Eating a ton.
Right.
Food. Yes.
Yeah, Melina Mike was, I guess they had a bet with Shane of who's going to catch the bigger fish, and I think Melina Mike came out on top.
Melina Mike was killing it. And I got to tell you, Shane was not happy about it.
No, definitely not. He prides himself on being an absolute fisherman.
That kid is competitive both on the pool table and off, for sure. I witnessed it. I was there for the fishing trip. I was like, wow, this is not going well. Shane's over there watching Mike reel in all these fish. What the heck is happening?
Did you get to get on the golf course with him and see him out there?
I did not. I did not. I just I saw Mike's photos and all of that.
Yeah, the reels that he had. Yeah, they look competitive everywhere they go.
Everywhere. Oh yeah, they have a good time, no doubt.
Right.
Yep.
That's awesome. So, honestly, if you have any stories about your dad that you'd like to share, I know myself and anyone listening, I know they'd be honored to just hear anything that you'd like to say.
Well, thank you. There was, I was born and raised, my younger years obviously were in the 70s, and I have a lot of fond memories of, watching my brother and my dad with pool and with golf, and where I had my bond with my dad was over skiing.
Oh.
We were snow skiers. My dad was a ski instructor.
Oh, wow.
He was, and the director of a ski school. So every weekend we would go skiing. So Dad, he was diverse. He had the pool, he had the golf, he had the skiing. Jason is also a great skier, but that's where I was able to come in and have my bonding time with Dad.
Nice.
So, we just have memories of Dad being present for us. And he and my mom, I have to give a lot of props to my mom, because she and my dad really worked together as a team to raise me and my brother. And I've tried to do the same with my boys. Jason's done the same with his daughter. And we just learned a lot from them, so that we are able to give back like this and honor him. Like I was said when I spoke yesterday, I just know that he is so happy.
Looking down, seeing an event like this.
And we just want to make him proud of us, we really do, because he just meant so much. He's such a good dad.
Yeah. I'm sure if he's looking down, he'd be like, "Yeah, I need to be playing. I'll have a couple beers, but let's play."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
So, are you living here in Washington? I know Jason's down in California now.
Jason's in California. We were both born and raised in this area, and once I graduated from Washington State University, I moved to California as well.
Okay.
And Jason and I lived in California for 10 years at the same time.
Oh.
And then I transferred with my job to the East Coast.
Oh,
So
okay.
I live in Virginia, I work in New York, and I get back to the Northwest as much as I can.
Nice.
So at least a couple times a year.
Yeah. You still have family out here,
Yes.
friends, and yeah.
Family, friends, we're all very rooted in the Northwest.
You know, I've noticed that. So I'm a transplant. I moved here 7 years ago, and I've noticed that when people that are born here, if they leave, they have to come back.
They do.
And
Sure do.
you see those stickers that says roots with Washington, and it really is. It's one of those places that grabs you, that just wants to keep you coming back, and that's probably why your dad
Yes.
loved it here. And
In our relationships growing up, we're still very connected to all of our friends and family. So there's no getting out of the Northwest. We definitely want to be here.
Excellent. Well, what do you think of this next match we got here?
Who we got Shane playing?
I'm not positive. Jason, my partner, Jason, was supposed to be letting me know.
He was making me a little nervous in that last match.
Oh, I know, right?
He was making
Against
me
Steve.
a little nervous. Yes.
Yeah, he had him up. He was on the hill, and
Mhm.
Steve was coming back.
He really was. It was a great one.
Oh, who's that coming in? So I think somebody... Oh, that's right. This is the Shane Van Boening and Dan Louie match.
Okay.
So Dan Louie is a staple around here, and he's been around in the pool community for quite some time. And I wouldn't have any doubt that he knew your dad,
Wow.
because Dan Louie has been in tournaments where he's played Earl Strickland, and
The guy that Shane played last night, it was the last match of the evening last night for Shane. I can't remember the guy's name. Older gentleman. He's
Oh.
from Everett.
oh yes, he's
Why in the world can't I remember his name?
I know,
Just
now
a
it's-
charming man. But he knew my dad very well.
really
From, Dad would have been 79, and this gentleman's 80, and he said that he knew my dad from way back in the day at a pool room in Everett. Came up to my brother and I and said, "Hey, I knew your dad, way back when. He worked for Boening." And then here he is playing Shane at this tournament. Wow, it was pretty incredible.
Yeah. I actually heard before he played Shane, he was telling somebody that this was one of his bucket list, checkoffs, was to be able to play the best player in the United States.
Yes,
It
it was.
one of the best in the world.
He said, "I've been watching him on the computer for years." It was great. So when they were playing, I actually took a few photos and sent them to Jason to send to him,
Oh,
so he could have
wonderful.
a couple shots of him and Shane.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's great.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of his name right now either. It's slipping my tongue.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I think Shane's just actually warming up right now. And since his name is so long,
You just do an SB.
SVB.
There you go.
And he's playing Dan Louie. So, if you'd like to stay in with us and commentate on some of the upcoming match, I'd love to have you
Oh,
here.
right? I mean,
But-
gosh, the color I could add.
Hey, absolutely.
I'm kidding. I appreciate you having me in.
I appreciate you coming in.
This is just so cool. I cannot believe what my dad's probably saying and doing right now.
Well,
It's just,
I tell you what, I've talked to Jason and I talked to Kim and Dave, the owners of the Fleece,
Yes.
and my partner Jason Heacock and I are very honored very honored to be out here being able to stream this for everybody to see. And we just want to say thank you to you, Jason, and the Golden Fleece for letting us be able to do this.
Can't say thank you enough.
Oh,
Very much so,
well,
and we appreciate it. It makes us very, very proud. So
well,
thank you for
next
being a
year-
part of it.
Thank you. And next year, as the tournament gets bigger, we're actually going to have more cameras. So we're going to add a few more cameras, and we're going to be able to pretty much jump to every table
How cool is
in
that?
the establishment. So right now we're just streaming the front two tables. Oh, look at that. Jason's
Yeah,
up
there
there
he
giving
is.
Shane a hard time. He said, don't touch that one ball.
Right. Well, how cool is that? That's amazing. Will you be, with all those cameras?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you again for having me.
Thank you so much
All
for
right.
coming in.
No, that was okay.
All right, guys, I just got a quick update for you.
I don't know the score, but I believe Blake Baker has got James to be in advance in the B bracket.
Blake's playing really good, man. Blake's playing really good. So, all right, hey, we actually started the SVB Dan Louie match.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be very, very biased. Let's go.
Well, I am not going to be biased. I am rooting for both players because I want to see another Hill match. I'll be honest with you. Shane already went Hill with Mr. Lingelbach, Steve.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Had him up, I believe, 6'4", 6'3", and Steve came back.
This is arguably the best player ever come out of Washington. Hall of Fame. I mean,
I've gone back and I've watched his match with Earl the Pearl.
Oh yeah.
Back in the 90s, right? And Dan had such a stroke that's noticeable.
Oh, his jump break was 3 feet off the air.
Right.
And just probably the most humblest, amazing, genuine, always.
Oh,
smiling.
wonderful guy.
I mean, people talk about Dan Louie, the first thing they say is the class act.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be very biased.
Well,
let's go Washington. Let's go Dan.
Let's go Dan Louie. Well, I'm not going to be biased. I want to see a great match here, and going Hill, and regardless of who wins, I think it's going to be a great one, Jason. I really do.
Hill, Dan Louie breaking, not 3 feet in the air, 2 feet because he's lost a little on his vertical, and he breaks and runs with the set.
That's right. It was Glenn Beckworth. She and I were talking about. We couldn't remember the name off the tip of our tongues, but it was Glenn Beckworth. He's about 80 years old, and he got to play Shane yesterday.
Yeah.
And he actually told somebody, I was staying up there at the time, when he found out that he's going to be playing Shane. He's like, this is a check mark off my bucket list.
Yeah, I mean, they were
play the number one player in the U.S.
They were talking about dominate, and they're like big, probably a great moment for Glenn.
Right.
But then they were also like, Shane's kind of had an easy draw so far. He's been beating up on some other guys.
Well, I think he did give Glenn a donut, didn't he? Was it 7-0?
I think so.
Yeah. Kind of like how John gave to me yesterday, but...
Can I have my pineapple juice there?
Okay.
That's pineapple.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, here we go, guys. Dan Louie, Shane Van Boening.
And yeah, give me some feedback, please, because I heard pineapple juice gets mucus out of the lungs. I'm dealing with some stuff, so.
No, don't give feedback. I don't want to hear about mucus in our live chat. Jason, why don't you Google that stuff? Don't ask everybody to start talking about mucus on the live chat.
I'm commentating. I don't got time to do it.
Lake, we will work on getting score match updates. I just wanted to spend a little time with Jason's sister in the booth. It was wonderful having her in here, and we just want to get you guys, understanding why you're being able to see what you're seeing. All right, why you looking at this shirt right now? Right, number one player in the United States, arguably top three players, one of the top three players in the world, Shane Van Boening.
And Lake, if you're super bored and you want to come down, I'll buy you lunch, and you can be our official up and down the stairs scorekeeper.
All right, Lucius, we will work on one commentator being 10 times louder. That's just because I talk a little louder. It's my military background that I just seem to yell a little bit more than Jason does. So I'll try to bring my voice down just a little bit. I'm not going to whisper like your y'all's best president.
Don't go there. Joe
Biden.
Yeah, look, one thing in the pool room.
And that's why.
No politics, no religion in the pool room. That's a rule.
And that was a great break.
That's a rule.
Because that's what he does.
No religion, no politics.
All right, no politics, Jason. All right, so hopefully I won't be 10 times louder. I'm going to try to bring my voice down a little bit.
I'm right here. They said my mic was good earlier, so hopefully...
Wait, the bracket shows Blake lost?
So did James DeVee come back and get him? Because Blake was up 6-3, and I seen James breaking his cues down. So if that's incorrect, let us know, please. Because when I went upstairs to do some checking on stuff, it was 6-3 Blake.
Here, Jason, we're going to try something. We're going to do a little test. Okay?
I can actually, hold on. I can look it up on my phone.
No, here.
Ten-four, 10-4.
All right, and if you are sick, I am going to put a new mic cover on the phone.
Yeah, you should.
All right, just in case.
My thermostat is running hot.
Oh, it looks like Rob Saez is going to be playing on our secondary streaming table.
Rob Saez and Spencer.
Spencer from California. Yeah, I tell you what, great player, man. I'm not sure if you've gotten to watch him.
Oh, yeah, he's fast.
Yeah, I think he's like a 719, 720 player.
So him and Blake played yesterday when I was commentating, and in 8 racks, it was like 30 minutes. It was like 3.5 minutes a rack they were playing.
Okay.
And that was without racking involved. So it was probably like 2.5 minutes a rack. They both just see a ball and fire.
So, hey, Lake, we're actually streaming the table number 1 and table number 2 upstairs. When you first walk in the door,
Jay's mic is good.
Yeah, Ken's just blowing smoke.
No, he's not.
All right,
no,
I think he's saying your mic is good now that I gave you the other headset. But I bet they're gonna say, So DeVee did win that match.
Wow.
Okay,
DeVee was down 6-3, so props to him. What a comeback.
So they're probably still going to say, even though I'm wearing this different headset, that I'm still 10 times louder.
Well, yeah.
I think your voice just doesn't carry. It doesn't carry the inch and a half or the half inch to the mic.
No,
Jay.
just big voice and a little man's body.
Who, me? Damn. All right. But yeah, Lake. All right. Thank you. Hear you both loud and clear. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
That's because I gave Jay a different headset. You know, he's got these ears that sit way back on his head, so he's got to actually move the ear set off his ears towards his cheek just to get the mic closer. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. I'll be honest with you.
It's just lucky that we have to commentate today because I'd be out on the table calling him out.
No, that was a beautiful shot by Dan. Lake,
let's get back to the match.
Yeah, so Lake, hey, we are streaming the first 2 tables. When you walk into the Fleece, there's 2 7-footers straight ahead of the door, right? And then they got 4 9-foot tables off to, if you're looking at the screen, off to the left, and 2 7-foot tables kind of to the bottom left corner of the screen here. And then downstairs, they have 6 7-foot tables and 1 9-foot table. And of course, they're all
5 7-foot. 2, 9, 3. 5 7-foot.
There's 6 down here, Jason. You still owe me a steak dinner from when you said no. They only have 8 7-foots, Jason.
You might lose it right now.
There's 6 down here. There are 10 total 7-foot diamonds in this establishment.
I'm not arguing you.
You just said there's only 5 down here.
Yeah. Downstairs?
Jason. Do you need to learn how to count?
Okay. Excuse me for 10 seconds. Let's get back to the match.
10. So you don't even need to take your shoes off. Use your fingers and thumbs.
Rambling.
All right, guess what? You're going to owe me 2 steak dinners now, Jason. Yeah, 6. God, GD. All right, so Jason owes me 2 steak dinners now. Sorry to keep this going, guys, but
so hush up.
we'll get back to the match here. Jason just lost another steak dinner.
Okay, side pocket, just float right down for the 9. Side pocket, just float right down for the 9.
Yeah, you got to keep that button pressed in, too. Okay.
Who unplugged it?
You just turned it off.
Okay.
When you came back from realizing...
1-0 Shane.
When you came back from realizing you owed me another steak dinner.
1-0 Shane.
Yeah, hey, Lake, we're downstairs. So when you go downstairs and you walk into the room, right, you're at the door all the way on the left of the room. As soon as you walk in, if you make a right, you're going to see, like, the employee break room. They got a skee ball machine in here, pinball machine, big buck arcade game, a couch. It's actually a nice little room, all right? And that's where we're doing a live stream from. But we are streaming the 2 upstairs tables.
And update on the Saez Spencer match. It looks like Saez is hooked right now.
And I'm sorry, Jason, at some point, I'm not sure what happened to our camera 2, our side angle. I've tried to reset it, but I think somebody's actually possibly disconnected the cord at some point. So I'm going to have to go up there and track it. If you're looking at the screen, you can actually see some of our cables running along the side of the wall. And they run all the way down. And after table 1 there at the top of the screen, they cut sharp 90 and they come all the way down the stairs. So there's always a possibility. We've actually closed that section off. There's a possibility, you know, the players are actually sitting over by the cable. So something might have gotten disconnected. And I will try to get on that for you.
Okay, Dan Louis at the table. I think he's going to play it safe right here.
Really? You don't think he's going to try to take this down in the corner?
I mean, he might.
No, he is playing safe. Okay.
But I like the safe.
I don't know. That 8 ball made the corner a big pocket. He couldn't have taken it down and come out for the 2 on the side.
Yeah, but we're not good ball in hand.
Hey, it's our pleasure, Lake. Hey, thanks. I just want to thank you guys for watching because we absolutely love bringing this to you all. And like I said earlier, and I've said it many times already, we're absolutely honored for the Golden Fleece to have brought us in to be able to do this. Huge shout out to Dave and Kim, and also D-Real Promotions. The window's open. Q-Tech, Mucci, Luke's, and of course this is all being brought to you by Break and Run Promotions.
Okay, Shane's looking at this. And
I agree, Marty.
Is he going airborne?
You're not going to beat Shane ducking. I think he should have shot that one ball in the corner, use the 8, come out for the 2.
Yeah, this is tough action right here. This is tough action. I like the shot for what Dan did. I'm sorry. Shane might have got away with it.
He did. He got a roll there.
I'm going to tell you what, though.
And Dan's going to be able to jump this, but...
Oh, yeah, Dan will go airborne in 7.
But getting on the 2, he's going to have to draw back probably on the left side of the 5. And wherever he ends up over there, it's going to be tough getting from that 2 ball to the 3.
Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend, Washington's finest. How'd he hit it?
He's not going to like where he ends up. He's not going to like it.
It was tracking.
Or is that the 4 ball? I'm sorry, that is the 4 ball.
So again,
Okay.
how'd he hit it?
Okay. I think he brought it back a little too far.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something.
I think he knows 3 ways.
I'm like a 780 player in the booth.
Oh, I bet.
All right.
I bet you are.
But like a 580 player out on the table.
Nice shot. Great shot.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. Had a small area to get into there.
Yeah, and he's figuring out how he's going to transition from the 5 to the 6 right now.
Hey, that's awesome, Marty. Yeah, you got some good memories with Dan. He is. He's a legend. He's a Northwest legend. He really is. I mean, this guy has been there and done that. Played the best players in the world.
We have an 80s world champion and a current world champion.
Right?
So I think if he plays this in the side, he can push the 6 up into the corner. He can make the 6 into the corner.
Is he going to have to come down
We're gonna
around the
split.
9?
Oh, okay. What a shot.
Oh! With control on the 5 ball.
Yes. Dan's just having a phenomenal tournament.
That was a beautiful shot.
And he's
Man.
got
Beautiful
Yeah, he's
shot.
got a big pocket.
He's hitting the ball good.
He's got a big pocket.
He's an 80s world champion and a current world champion. What more can you ask for?
Nice shot. It's going to be tied up.
All right, I think, yeah, Dan's going to take this second game.
How well did he work that rack?
No, that was beautiful. I didn't see that 3 ball combo coming.
Yeah, and all you 800
I did.
800 sideline Fargies out there, I think Dan played that rack pretty well from what you guys were saying he should do. 1-1. I don't know the score of Styer and Aladdin. Is it Aladdin?
All one word? 2 word.
Aladdin?
Yeah.
Here, we should throw this away. It's got Jason juice on it.
I like your gear. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, chain breaking on the third rack here.
Is that dry?
No, he made a ball.
He made a ball.
Number 2.
But he's got no shot on the 1 ball.
He made the 5 ball, yeah? Yeah, he made the 5. This
Shane's going to be pushing here.
could be another huge opportunity for Dan Louis.
He's going to push it probably behind the 3 or
Okay.
right in between, just over the edge of the 2.
We just seen him go airborne.
All right, this is bugging me. Jason, I am going to fix camera 2.
Okay,
All
I
right.
got this.
I want to
your
be
back.
able to see
Yeah, I got your back.
what's going on because I can't see how much the 1 ball is covered by the 2.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And
Got you covered.
I tell you what, if it was Rob Saez that kicked out our camera, well, I won't say anything until after the tournament.
Yeah.
But me and Rob are gonna fight. No, I'm just playing. He's an absolutely wonderful guy. I got to talk to him Friday night for a while. Got to talk to him every day, and I tell you what, man, I really think Rob Saez, he's gonna be in that final 4. Absolutely. He's playing really good. He feels really good about his game. His game is coming back. He just did really well. If you guys heard the Dogging It podcast earlier on Windows Open, I believe he just took 3rd and the Big Calcutta back east.
Well, he's been traveling and doing little tournaments. If you talk to him, he said he's been winning every tournament he played in.
Yeah.
Cashing. So,
Yeah.
He's been out on the road for a few months and he's been cashing in every tournament he's played.
He said, yeah, everything's real good. He's feeling confident. His game's good. So I really see him going far in this tournament.
Get in there.
Oh, did he cut it?
Get in there.
Did he cut it?
Let's go. Look
At the smile on his face, too. That is
Let's go,
absolutely beautiful.
Let's go, Danny. What is she? He just keeps.
Oh, my goodness. Jason, another thing we need to reinvest in is not just the cameras, but I need to get my programs updated and get the programs to be able to do some replays for you guys, because that was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful kick.
Absolutely.
That was a beautiful kick cut. And I tell you what, if you're on YouTube, back it up a little bit, all right? Back it up a little bit and go watch that, because
Nice shot,
that
Dan.
was gorgeous.
Nice shot, Dan.
And hey, we got our girl Sophia Tran coming in. And Sophia, I tell you what, why don't you come sit over here? I got to go take care of one of Jason's screw-ups. No, I'm playing. Jason didn't screw up. No, just something's going on with one of our cameras.
You won't believe how many sets of earmuffs I have for when I'm around Aaron.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, just make sure you talk into the mic so the people can hear you.
You said they
All
could
right?
hear me.
They want to hear some commentary.
Yeah.
At one point, somebody said, hey, somebody's finally doing some good commentary.
Yeah.
And it was after you left.
Yeah, it was.
I love this guy.
If I leave him alone too long, he's going to start telling you guys war stories.
Oh, I absolutely will. All right, hey, I'm going to be hopping off here for a second, but our girl from Break and Run who's helping us out is Sophia Tran, and she's going to hop on here, and Jason's trying to break everything that we have in the booth.
You're standing up, pulling the cords away.
That wasn't me.
Go handle the
That
technical
was
difficulties.
Why you got
Engineer.
You're like a little baby. You're blaming it on somebody that
Come on.
All right, I'll stop. And there goes Sophia pulling down the computer.
Gotta make an entrance.
Sophia just got here, though, so we're giving her a break.
And it is the last match Dan tied it up was 1-1.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
Hello, everyone.
Oh.
He knew that was gonna happen. Shane knew it wasn't gonna sink in. Thank you to these guys for letting me sit in and chit chat about these matches.
Yeah, we were expecting her a little early, but Sophia is always fashionably late.
I didn't get the memo. Plus, I had a more important morning date.
Oh.
My little girl needed all the cuddles.
All the cuddles. I got those Saturday morning before I left to come down. Okay, so 2-1. Shane.
Danny's shooting so good.
He's
I
having
am
a great
excited for him.
tournament. So
Yes.
Hilly beats Mora.
I heard.
And I swear the ceiling was shaking.
Oh yeah.
I mean, people were stomping, clapping, yelling, whistling. Really cool moment. Tyler Styer had Dan sign his shirt.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, yeah, it's because Dan is
Paying respects to the people that walked this walk before you, and just everyone. You talk about Dan, class act. Those are the words always mentioned. Integrity, nice, great, humane human being, and just a class act.
And a monster on the table. Don't forget that.
And don't forget the Fargo, the karaoke Fargo.
Oh, shoot. He Sinatra'd his way into my heart for sure. All right. For some of the Northwest people, if you can remember, the Parlor Vixens. Back in the day, Dan Louis was the house pro for the Parlor in Bellevue.
Parlor Vixens. Oh yeah, that was then like Michelle Hughes and some other people.
I was part of it.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah. Red top, black bottoms, heels, shooting pool. Dan taught us quite a bit.
Okay.
Really unfortunate break. Did
Yeah.
not get any good sight on that one.
I'm telling you, he might take a look at kicking this one into the nine.
Oh, that's so gutsy. That's so risky.
It is.
But he knows what he's doing. He's pushing out.
Yeah, he's gonna push it. Is Dan still playing with Ernie Omari Hughes? Uncle Ernie?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like he is. I know he has been a loyal player.
Have you had an Uncle Ernie Hughes?
No, I have not.
Had a few. They play absolutely amazing. He specializes in the full splice skills.
How many do you have now?
One. I kept the best one, and he's currently making me another.
Oh, you're so fancy.
Bougie, not fancy.
Same.
Come on.
Get out of there. Very nice, Dan Louis.
Now
Oh,
Shane's got action, but I don't think the one's making.
not to make it.
Yeah. Oh man, you missed some great matches this morning. K-pop up 6-3. Oscar comes back, heel, and Mr. Sardinio delivers.
He got it?
Yes,
Oh,
heel.
my phone died on the way here.
Heel. He got it with the
I
pressure.
love it. K-pop, I'm a fan.
I mean, right here, I don't know if you've seen, we have Stan and Corey playing.
I saw that.
It's just getting to be monsters everywhere you go.
Well, yes, because this tournament was full of them. I mean, hello. Here's Shane playing Dan Louis. Both monsters.
Oh,
And
Dan is going to like this.
opens it up. The 2 is a little funky, though.
It is.
2 is nestled up to the floor.
I
table.
think he's going to put bottom right and come out 1 or 2 rails and try it. Has Dan got some Yeezys on? Is Dan a hipster like that? Is
Oh,
he be styling?
You know what? His kids keep him on point. I bet. I don't see Dan following like fashion trends, but I bet you his kids do it. I'm just guessing
Here, Dad, wear these Yeezys.
though.
Oh, he got the breakout.
Shout out to Lee of FNL Productions. Sending my love over to Littman Lights as well. Michael Littman, hey hey.
He got that breakout.
Cause he's Dan Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, what an insane win over Mora.
Right.
Mora's, he was playing super precise and beautifully.
Okay. You gotta come with something right here.
I like Mora's table demeanor, by the way. He's very chill.
Yeah.
Same as Dan Louis. When chill meets chill. Oh,
It's gonna leak.
it did leak out. No.
Who knows it?
Mm-hmm.
Little hand sigh of frustration.
Shane back cuts this.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gotta hit it gentle and make it right on the floor.
I don't see Shane not getting out from here.
Yeah, no. He just hit it with some top there. Get on the 5. He should lock up a 5 in the corner, and he should come around.
Swing around.
2 rails.
Yeah.
Oh, 1. Kill it.
Yeah, Shane's like, are you gonna make me shoot this?
Dan,
Alright.
making me shoot everything.
Oh yes.
He's old school.
You want it, you earn it. You know what's pretty awesome is that this is an A-side match.
It is
So-
an A-side man.
No matter what, both of these monsters are not out. I am rooting for the hometown favorite, Dan Louis.
Me too. I already said I was going to be really biased.
How can you not? Watching a little bit of the action on the other camera that we have for table 1. Spencer, man, he's fast. He's quick.
Yeah.
Nice break, Shane.
Yeah, I can't remember
Ooh.
who was streaming me yesterday, but it was Blake and Spencer playing.
He's
It
got a
was-
3-ball combo, sorry.
And
No.
yeah, it was tied up 4-4. And it was like literally 30
30
minutes into the
Mhm.
match. I mean, they were averaging like 2.5 minutes of rack.
They were, it was a little over 30 minutes at that point. I remember I was watching it, and those two guys, again, yesterday, they were practicing on the 9-foot table. I was chit-chatting with them a little bit, and Blake goes, well, this is going to be a fast match. And I was like, oh, shots fired, talking smack. And he was like, no, we just both play really quick. It's going to be about like a 15-minute match. Watch. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I really like Blake.
Does he go for this 3-ball combo here?
Of course. No, he's lining it up.
I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
Or I was thinking he could push the 1 up top and put the cue ball behind the 5.
I think that's a little bit tricky though, because how close everything is. Maybe
Yeah. He got it.
he did, and he got position. Table's wide open. No problem.
Wide open.
No problemo.
Oh man, another match was Shane and Steve Lingelbach. Lingelbach was down 6-3 and brought it hill and had a chance to win.
I also saw a little bit of that, and holy cow. So now Lingelbach is playing Reinhold, correct?
I believe so.
I was walking in and they were playing at that table upstairs towards the back. Shout out to Golden Fleece. This place is awesome.
It's always a good time here. Staff is amazing. Good people. Fun people.
I like the food.
Food's good. I'm about to get the Georgians.
All right.
I had the club last night.
I had the plum.
It's one of my favorites.
I'm torn. If I get the plum and you get the Georgian stew, can we have a little bit?
I'm sharing.
You're not sharing?
I'm not sharing.
Rude.
No.
Rude.
I don't share my Georgian stew. There's the other ones too. They're like wrapped. I forget what they're called.
I don't even deal. I just go with my favorites. I'm a weird one with that. Like
I tried it for the first time the last time I was here, and it's definitely one of my favorites now.
The cabbage wrap?
It's kind of like that, but there's like meat in it,
Okay.
and it's amazing.
All right. So Dan's got a 3-game deficit here.
To overcome.
Yes. I mean, ultimately, he wants to win every game from here on out.
Yes, he does. Shout out to the sponsors: Deuel Pool Promotions,
Team Drift.
Lux, Golden Fleece Billiards, Mucci, Q-Tech, Windows Open, and Break and Run Promotions.
Just to reiterate just to repeat the different rules that are for this tournament in particular. He got me.
Yeah, he's not gonna
it's
like
troubling. No. And he normally has really good cue ball control.
Oh, I mean, you see the balls flying. He's been having great breaks. When the cue ball stops, he's been getting out every time.
Dang. Anyhow, it's alternate break. 9. It's the one on spot. No golden 9. No 9 ball breaks.
Race to 7.
Rack your own. Race to 7, no matter who you are.
Wood rack.
Wood rack, yes.
Old school. No soft breaks.
So it's made for a very interesting tournament. I've been trying to pick up little tips from here and there. I'll be right back.
So it just looks like Dan's going to push out. And he's making it tough. Shane might give it back to him. He's going to give it back to him. Okay, Mr. Louis. And he's choosing to kick at this. Is he gonna get rewarded? Wow, what a shot. And he gives him the wave. Sorry about that, Shane. But yeah, he got rewarded. Shane get rewarded. It's gonna leak out.
WD-40.
So Dan has a good chance right now to get back on the board. Look at this. What a shot. Mr. Louis never ceases to amaze. What a shot. Just unreal. So he's looking. I think he can come under the 9 and 8. That might work. I'm still having technical difficulties with camera 2. So is he coming rail first at this? Yeah, he's not going to be happy about that. So Shane will probably, yeah, come 2 rails, nice shape on the seats. I kill this and run the 7 out.
Corey and Stan. Corey's up 5-3.
Corey Deuel is up on Stan Tarangio 5-3. And Shane's going to put another one on his score. 5-1 SVB over Dan Louie. It's going to be a big deficit to overcome. What a break.
What's it?
Now we'll see what Shane does with this. He chooses to play it, but he's got a safety available.
Can I get you? I'm moving to turn. Maybe something. I'm not gonna. I talked to Dexter and told him I need some time before he starts the next match to be able to get Cameron out. I don't know what's going on with it, so I'm gonna have to just follow it completely. I have an idea, though. What it might be.
Yeah, so Shane just doesn't want to make a mistake. He's trying to just keep his foot on his neck, keep the lead. I think he's playing it safe. Dan's going to be able to see this. Dan sporting that hustling gear. Shout out to Tony. Shane might like this actually. This might be cuttable. You can find a way to between the 6 or the 8, come on the rail for the 2. He might take this. Yeah, it's leaked out a little bit. And Dan will be able to see this. Shane might have a chance to bank this back. Same corner by where the cue ball is at. No, he's looking like he's going to pin this. great speed. I think Dan goes airborne again. Okay, Dan's going airborne. I believe the jump cue he's using is that Ringo Molly jump cue. That might be all she wrote for this one. Table's wide open. You'll pinch this back. Draw this to the end, just like this. Nice touch. Right underneath the A. Even on top of it. Not a long shine, not what you do. Yeah, that's going to be 6-1 shame. 6-1 shame.
5-4 Corey.
And Corey Deuel is up 5-4 against Stan Taranci. Stan is up 5-4 against Corey Deuel. Big pocket that rattles. Shane coming to the table. Yeah. Dan's played phenomenal pool. It's unfortunately, when you've been having a great run, you've been hitting the ball good, and then you run in a match where you know you have to play like you've been playing. And it's just not happening. It wasn't happening. Man, I guarantee no one wants to see him at the B side. Shane's looking very strong. It's a great shot. He'll hit it with top. 6 will be going down in the corner. Yeah. And just stun out for the 7. 7 up in the top corner. Left yourself a little angle. Yeah. 9 down. And that will be the match. Okay, SVB advances. They give a handshake.
I would approve both of us.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna get you an update on Saez and Spencer. We don't have a score, but they're live, so we'll let you watch it.